Hello guys, welcome back to What's Trending Crypto. To find out about future update on trends, make sure to hit the subscription notifications bell. Okay. Let's talk about what's trending today. PrimeX Finance, a decentralized finance protocol for cross-DEX margin trading with trader scoring mechanisms, said today it has closed on a $5.7 million strategic fundraise. The round was co-led by Stratos Technologies and CoinFund, and saw participation from Hypersphere, GoldenTree Asset Management, Wintermute, GSR, LedgerPrime, and a string of other venture capital firms and angel investors. PrimeX has set itself a goal of combining the two most popular use cases of decentralized finance, decentralized exchanges and lending, into a single platform that's able to optimize swaps across multiple ecosystems. To do that, it has developed a novel margin trading protocol that allows users to borrow and lend cryptocurrency. It enables borrowers to obtain loans quickly and anonymously, while lenders gain profits from the interest on repayments. The PrimeX protocol functions in a similar way to traditional lending models, with the main difference that neither the borrower or the lender interacts directly. Instead, users who are willing to lend capital lock their cryptocurrency into a liquidity pool that matches those assets to borrowers. Smart contracts are used to execute all transactions, ensuring no agency or entity controls the funds. Lenders have the ability to select from a choice of risk profiles where they can allocate their assets, receiving higher interest if they're willing to take more risk. The profits from its loans are transferred to a credit pool where they're shared among all lenders, increasing their returns beyond standard interest rates. PrimeX said today's investment is a key milestone on its roadmap that will enable it to launch version 1 of its protocol, which will allow leveraged trading in cross-DEX environments. PrimeX ultimately aims to launch DeFi features including portfolio management for crypto assets, trading pairs, margin trading fees and profit-supporting yield farming, plus a seamless bridge between multiple DEXs to support leverage trading across multiple chains. Version 1 of the PrimeX protocol aims to deploy on a select few chains to bridge their DEXs with liquidity. Stratos Technologies Chief Investment Officer Rennick Paulet said he's backing PrimeX because of the way it replicates many TradeFi broker capabilities in a way that's composable with other protocols and consistent with the philosophy of DeFi. PrimeX is a game changer for those looking to run a levered portfolio without going through a centralized exchange or a collateralized lending protocol, he added. We are excited to have such enormous support from the world's leading investors, trading organizations, and market makers, added PrimeX co-founder and VP of Growth Dmitry Tolok. Disclaimer: this article is provided for informational purposes only. It is not offered or intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Other trend we found. Optimism raises $150 million, pledges to lower gas fees further. Ethereum scaling startup Optimism has raised $150 million in its latest Series B funding round, with a total valuation of $1.65 billion. Funds to lower gas fees. On Thursday, Optimism announced the news of its Series B funding round, which was co-led by crypto investment firm Paradigm and venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, a 16Z. The funds raised in this round valued the startup at a whopping $1.65 billion. Previously, the startup had raised $25 million for its series of funding in February 2021, and $3.5 million for its seed funding round back in January 2020. The team has announced that the current funding will be used to optimize the network and lower gas fees even further. The Optimism network, which is a Layer 2 solution, offers gas fees that are 10 times cheaper than that on Layer 1. According to a blog post from the team, after gas fees were reduced by a cumulative 30% last year, the network was able to save users over $1 billion. The current project at hand is an Ethereum Improvement Proposal, EIP 4844, for shard blob transactions, which could potentially reduce Ethereum network fees 100 times in the near future. Growing demand of L2 solutions. The demand for L2 solutions like Optimism is growing proportionately with the increasing demand for Ethereum-based applications like NFTs, smart contracts, and DeFi. The rising popularity of these applications congests the network and drives up gas fees. This is where L2 solutions like the optimistic rollup technology come in handy, by aggregating transactions outside of the Ethereum blockchain and providing benefits of reduced slippage, decreased transaction costs, and vastly improved transaction speeds. Naturally, VC and crypto investment firms are flocking towards scaling solutions that will be the foundation of how Ethereum and its applications continue to grow and meet the needs of a rapidly expanding network. According to the L2 Beat Tracker, there is around $5.75 billion in total value locked, TVL, on L2 platforms, with Optimism alone approaching around $500 million. CEO wants culture of transparency in community. Unlike other popular L2 networks, Optimism is a public benefit corporation with an open source code base that has already led to a number of popular forks. Optimism CEO Jinglan Wang spoke to TechCrunch about the open source code and building a culture of transparency by rewarding ethical hackers who find vulnerabilities in the code. He said, "We're very into building out in the open. Every line of code we write is open source as we write it, and similarly we're transparent about the vulnerabilities and bugs that are found and disclosed in our network. We want to build a good security culture around the Optimism community, where ethical security hackers know that if they find vulnerabilities, they will be compensated fairly." Disclaimer: this article is provided for informational purposes only. It is not offered or intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Other trend we found is Polygon launches mobile burning and token lists. Polygon promptly launched an integrated build of the Matic Burn console for its mobile app. The Matic Burn console was launched a couple of weeks beforehand, and will now be available for Polygon's mobile wallet suite, complete with a fresh interface that is aimed at providing a seamless and intuitive experience to its users. Burning Matic tokens is an amazing way to help contribute to the Matic ecosystem, and by our estimates we may burn around 0.27% of total supply per year, explains Polygon. The deflationary characteristics of Polygon's Matic tokens will induce more burning for yet more tokens, and will provide an ecosystem-wide balance for the protocol. This will also result in better predictions in terms of gas prices, because token burns and smart contract implementations for executing it are in place to ensure that the gas prices do not fluctuate above a specific, viable level. According to Polygon, validators and delegators will also receive better offerings because of the deflationary character of Matic, which would mean more accrued value over time for tokens offered to them in exchange of their services. Polygon users may now use the Polygon token lists to check out investment opportunities with legitimate tokens, while also providing token creators with a platform to be visible to the crypto market they are aiming to serve. Users simply need to use Polygon Bridge and click on the Manage Token Lists option and select their desired tokens. Previously, Polygon has gone on to explain at length how the EIP 1559 proposal also brought about the burning function for Matic tokens. Polygon has also outlined how Polygon Hermes and Polygon Maiden will help bolster its protocol towards new heights of scalability. With this latest set of updates, Polygon is also giving users the ability to see their deposits and withdrawals on the Polygon Bridge, which is currently ranked as the third most used decentralized application on the Ethereum blockchain. Disclaimer: this article is provided for informational purposes only. It is not offered or intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Thank you for your time and make sure hit the subscribe button for future update on what's trending.